Hello everyone, this is Miranius, and today we are going to be continuing my 100% run of Super Mario Sunshine. Now, first and foremost, we are going to hopefully unlock Yoshi, and if we don't, then oof. So I think we have to do a bit more in Pinna Park before we can unlock Yoshi. And we definitely want Yoshi for the last mission of Ricco Harbor. So we definitely really ought to maybe progress a little further. For some reason we can't find more conventional ways to get to the island, and we have to take a gosh dang cannon. Hello, Ukalima. Good to see you as always. Beach cannon secret. I don't think this is going to lead us to Yoshi, but... well, it will eventually, but not this specific one. Because park's closed. Tarnation, tell them to stop that noise. They're literally shooting things like, oh man, these cannons are annoying. I wish they would turn down the noise, not they're firing bullets at people. I don't know where it's a weird thing took over my place. Now these explosives are flying everywhere. Please, you must help me. Well, since we gotta get blue coins, we have to spend a little bit of time Okay, wow, that does a lot of damage. Well, we got that one. Let's get some more of these blue coins. Alright, there's that one. There's still so many, though. I need a lock-on one, because I know there's some further back. I don't know what that guy's doing. That works for me. Alright, there's still another one back here. Okay, well, he's willing to shoot him this far, so that makes that one a little easier. Alright, that's another one down. Let's see. There should be this one. Now we wait. Terrible aim on this cannon. Any day now. No, I think... There's also... something... There's some buried in the sand. So let's hope we can... Okay, well, I don't know the specifics of how this one works. How often do I have to spray this? Okay, there we go. No, don't go disappearing on me. Come on. How hard? Okay, there we go. Finally. That took way longer than it should have. Don't think... Oh, no, there's another one. Just have to keep doing the same things. That trajectory that those bullet bills were going on was pretty weird. They're going at right angles. And I'll do another quick once over on the whole beach. Just to make sure. Might as well do it now while I remember instead of trying to figure it out later. Okay, looks like we're good. Let's go break into the cannon. Also, why do they need cannons, but both in Delfino Plaza and Pinna Park? I mean, I guess it might be good for, like, fireworks. That's about the only reason I can think of, though. And he's dead. Who knows why there's just something inside the cannon like that? Just weird magical stuff, I guess. I mean, I guess it's not too weird considering how we have graffiti that lets us go to completely different parts of the island, so it wouldn't be that weird to have say graffiti inside the cannon, which is how maybe how the enemy got there in the first place. You don't need to bother with over there. Yeah, it is very Yoshi Island as background. Hard to control your momentum on these for some reason. Now we gotta wait. Okay, that was maybe just a tad bit impatient on my part, and I could have maybe waited a little bit longer. Yeah, I did attempt to do a ground pound, but it kind of just didn't happen. No speedrun tricks here, I guess. Now let's just sit here and wait like we should. And easy. Now I could presumably do the next episode to unlock Yoshi, which I think that's the next episode. We obviously got to come back and get our red coins, yada yada yada. So let's go do that. okay, maybe the next episode doesn't give Yoshi, and we have to just keep going and doing a bunch of stuff. Unbelievable. Well, let's blow him up. Come on, grab him. Who knows why they decided to go with these weird bomb designs, but hey. It makes the game stand out more, I guess. Alright, now let's fail to get red coins. Wow. Okay, that was really dumb. I didn't quite realize there was a gap there, and yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. Do that. I don't think we have to go to that spot for any reason. I'm being patient. Yeah, mistakes of that type do sometimes happen in 3D games. Just something you gotta deal with. Alright, let's do red coins on the pirate ship. Because once again, this game loves red coins. I'm just part. Yep. Yep. Okay, no unique dialogue. Fine. They have all sorts of safety hazards around this place. But just how it is. Pirate ship is currently our most popular ride. Why not give it a try? We'll see. So you want that. No other blue coins there. Let's see, there's this one underneath the walkway. We're obviously just going to go on a blue coin grabbing spree, as we tend to do. Where was the other one for this? I'll figure it out. Okay, that's the tree. Off to a wonderful start. Very generous on the timer, unlike that one in Ricco Harbor. Now we gotta go back. Okay, now we need to do the triangle pair. Now, first... Okay, I thought maybe I could just ground pound them all from the top, but I guess not. Oh, another blue coin there. Do this all the way up there, and I see that blue bird. We'll get the bird in a moment. First, we need to get this blue coin. Just missed it. I guess I don't really need to be pressing save the game after every single blue coin, but it's just habit. Alright, where's the blue bird? All the way over there. That's another coin. How many blue coins do you need? A lot. There's like 30 in every level. So, obviously, since we're going for 100% here, we need every single one. And for reference, like every 10 blue coins gets you one shine sprite. I really should not have been able to get that with how slow I was, but it doesn't matter. Come on, how close do I need to be? And so I will say, I do love how with Pinna you can see so many of the other areas in the game. You can, of course, see Delfino Plaza, you can see Bianco Hills, only kind of sort of, but you can still see that outcrop that you start out at. You can see Ricco Harbor, you can see Gelato Beach, you can see Serena Beach, you can see Pinna Village-ish, you can see the big trees from it anyways. But yeah, it's just really neat detail that you can see so much of the levels from just one level. Hey, do you see something shining way up there? Maybe. Do you? Making sure that doesn't give a blue coin, because you never know. See what these two have to say. You just go along. Daddy will stay here and take pictures. Yeah, that's right. This is probably a safety hazard if you really think about it, but not my problem. Every 3 swings, the ship makes a full rotation. Be careful. There's obviously some stuff we can get on the sides. There's obviously blue butterflies we're going to need Yoshi for. That just spawns a bunch of coins, so since we're not going for that yet, we don't need it. Here's an M to deal with. Okay. I should probably stop doing the blue coin hunt very soon. Well, I'm going to avoid going up there for now, since it's something you do later. So no point worrying about it right now. Another blue coin there. How much do we have here? Obviously not all of them. 20 already, so that just leaves 10 more. Currently doing test runs in this ride, sir. Sorry, but coming in. That's fine. I didn't want to ride that roller coaster anyways. Obviously, these guys dangerous, so... You know, Y is not the correct button to press there. Alright, well, back to a lower section. Things go much faster once we go through most of the blue. And there's one right here that I missed. Unbelievable. We can grab this blue coin. Yep, there we go. Well, let's go over this way. Deal with these guys. Go down here. Button. Grab that. This one. Another blue coin for our troubles. Pop. No, that's what I wanted to do. There we go. I am running a little low on water, but hopefully that won't end up being a problem. Okay, there's one all the way up there. That works for me. Very conveniently timed. And there's obviously one over there. And now let's go up here. Launch you off. Launch you off. Launch you off. I am getting dangerously low on water, but it's fine. Wait, I need to make sure there's not a coin all the way up at the top of that thing. Alright, another blue coin secured. How much do we have here? 25, so just 5 more somewhere in the park. Let's go up the Ferris wheel again, because why not? I messed that up. Let's try that again. Yeah, there might just straight up be nothing. Well, I had a feeling. I mean, there will be a shine sprite there later. But obviously we're not there yet. So let's grab the shine sprite and go on to the next level. That should get us Yoshi. I hope. And then we can do a bit more. Come on, hop in. What's it, Sunfires? Okay, yeah, this should be the one. So we have odd Yoshi egg-like things causing these sunflowers to wilt. So obviously we gotta deal with them. Not quite like that, but didn't think Yoshis were bad creatures, that's for sure. I brought this baby to view the sunflowers, but this looks unsafe. Yep, because it probably is. That's not a Yoshi. Very stupidly exposes its weak spot. Don't know why this egg over here was the one causing that one to wilt. But just how it is. Push you. Okay, maybe having it happen mid-cutscene was not a good thing. Oops, 2 more. Okay, I couldn't really avoid that. Let's get this one. And that should be the last one. Now we can get the shine sprite from the sunflowers. And I think that means we can see Yoshi now. Or, well, we gotta do something in Delfino Plaza, but yeah. Or my memory could just be absolutely gosh dang terrible. Would be first. Yep, there we go. All right, let's go. It's showing you something you can do once you get Yoshi egg. But yeah, let's go and get Yoshi. Who knows why Bowser Jr. was just sitting here in the plaza waiting for Mario to come. It's like he wanted Mario to be able to get Yoshi. Come on. Really lame chase, but I was just about to ride that Yoshi too. Sure thing. And now we have Yoshi, who is weirdly unable to live in the water. Just kind of disintegrates. Who knows why, but it's just how it is. Alright, with that, I think we can go back to Bianco Hills, grab Yoshi, hopefully get some of the blue coins, the remaining blue coins here. Get him a good old pineapple. I don't know where the pineapple's at. There's a durian. There's bananas. There's coconuts. Where is the pineapple? There's a pear. Oh, there's pineapple. Okay, let's take this back. And then we can give that to Yoshi. And you can hunt down these last couple blue coins in Bianco Hills. And we can be finally done with this place. Okay. So there was a blue butterfly somewhere. And obviously that should give us one of them. I hope one of the beehives also has the... Go figure! I missed the tightrope with Yoshi. Alright, what does he want now? He wants a pear. Well, I know where the pear is, at least. Trying to find out Yoshi eats inside the egg. I like to think of it more as he's in the egg and he's not going to come out until he smells something permeating through the shell of the egg. And then he comes out and eats it when he does. Or I could be completely wrong about that. I have no idea. Would be nice if they didn't put it so far away from the rest of the one. But we'll get there eventually. Alright, let's try to not lose Yoshi immediately. Okay, so he doesn't go on the tightrope. That's why. You know, now I think about it, I don't know why I didn't realize that sooner. Okay, the blue butterfly was somewhere over here. Now we just need to find it. Up there it is. That should be number 29 for Bianco Hills. Now we just need to find the other blue coin. Somewhere. If it's not one of these beehives, then it might be cooked. I don't know where it is. If not there. Knock this down. Okay, that just gives a 1-up. Not a good sign, but then again, there are 2 beehives. Come on, knock it down. Don't slip, please. Okay, well, we're not getting that guy. Okay. Let's do it like this. This should be a good distance, right? Alright, time to eat up. Did the beehive just respawn? Like, instantly? That's just whack. Come on. Okay, good. There was a blue coin. And that means with 30, we are now done with with Bianco Hills. Excuse me. So now that means we should be able to go to Ricco Harbor and get everything. Let's go do that. So we won't be able to get like the last all the blue coins until the very end, but until then, this is the secret of the tower. All right, let's see. Well, it looks like trouble's a brewing. Now the ocean's all dirty around that tower. They really clean up the pollution very quickly once they manage to deal with whatever's causing it. You know, I think even sailors need a break every now and then. I know you're just waiting for me to say something else. You're bugging me, that's well, excuse you, buddy. Is it wrong to want to see alternative dialogues? You know, I can get out some pretty handy info on it. Like that wall over there, it's... never mind. Okay. Maybe too hard for you to wrap your noodle around, but I can tell there's something suspicious about this tower. By the way, how can anyone ever climb this thing? You don't know, do you? Maybe. I didn't mean to slip like that. Oh, might as well climb the tower. I don't know why I'm doing a bunch of slipping. I wonder who put all these signs up. Where's a good vantage point to start, though? Probably on top of the ship. Well, that gets us most of the way already. Excuse me? Why did I just slip past that platform instead of landing on it? Come on, game. All right, let's go inside. Oh no, we lose Flood again, and Bowser Jr. so graciously returns it at the end of the level. But I fall to my death. Just how it is sometimes. Try this again. Now we gotta deal with these cogs. I thought this becomes Mario 128. I see what you mean, but I want to see the movement here is more fluid and less jank than in Super Mario 64. But then again, I guess that would be worthy of a number increase as well. Though, of course, it feels a lot. The platforming feels a lot more dangerous in this game without Flood, but that's only because you spend so much time gauging what you can and can't do with Flood that when you get Flood taken away, suddenly your muscle memory kind of fails you a little bit. Jumps that were easy peasy are now not so sure about. Bowser Jr. so kindly just waiting until we show up so he can give us something else. Even if he tries to act like he's being mean. Being a lot more difficult with the pathing this time. Oh, it feels like it's lagging a little. Rats, and I was just about to turbo dash too. Okay. I get the feeling that no, you weren't. You don't even have a flood of your own, so I don't really. I don't know. His logic is a mystery. Well, anyways, with that, I think we should be able to get that one blue coin that gave me so much trouble last time. Super Blooper returns, but we're not doing that because red coins! But you just told me I unlocked the turbo nozzle. What do you mean it didn't unlock it? Unbelievable. I'm going to take a quick look around just to make sure it's not hiding somewhere else. Well, excuse you, buddy. Because if I can grab it, of course, like I said, that is another blue coin we can grab. Should be really nice. That also looks like a hologram. Oh no, wait, no, that's a normal nozzle. Where's the real turbo nozzle? Probably not available yet. Yeah, there's 3 fake boxes. No real ones, it looks like. Well, that sucks, but we can still get that blue coin later. Anyways, back to getting the red coins here. Hey, didn't grab onto that. Classic. Okay, let's try this again. And red coins time. One. Two. And four. Five. Six. Seven and 8. All right, now let's safely get to the end without dying. And there we go. Nice. Let's go back in. We can do good old Gooper Blooper returns. Just chilling up there on the helipad. Don't really ask how he got there. Probably just launched himself up. Looks like that huge blooper thing is over the helipad now. I can't see anything from here. Nope, sucks to be you. Let's see what sage advice these guys have. Please, no more. So tired. They're having to do so much of this for no real reason. Seems that pesky blooper is back. Well, you just do your thing and you'll take care of it, I'm sure. Me? I'll be right here. Right here the whole time. Good to see that from you, I guess. That dang blooper is back for more? Well then, I guess it's time to stop working. Yup. Yeah, that's... You just looking for an excuse, I'm sure. Wonder how it's a bustling port when there's so many people that are either... Well, there's a lot of people slacking off, I guess. Probably speak to the Chuckster guy. Yeah, leave it to me. I'll throw you all the way to the helipad. Ugh! Well, okay, I wasn't quite... Not quite wanting to fight him yet. So we'll hold off on that. Oh no, why is it back yet? I hate that stinking blooper. Don't we all? Except it's easy to find and it gives me a shine sprite, so it's not that bad, all things considered. I mean, I still have to whoop it, but still. What? Huh? Blooper? What? Dude is not paying attention. I think there's a blue coin I can get. If you go back to the cage shine sprite spot, then I think there is a blooper inside that you can kill for a blue coin. Of course, I could be wrong and we're just wasting time, but that's not really anything new. Yep, we got a blue coin from that. How much do we have in Ricco Harbor anyways? 22. Ooh, okay, 8 more. Well, we know kind of where some of them are, but I think we're generally going to need Yoshi and the turbo nozzle for someone else. You're going after that giant blooper, right? Ugh. Well, you tried. Just landed right back on top of him. Might as well enlist the aid of the Chuckster again. Come on. Okay, I'm not really. I've tried. Okay. My health is looking a little low. So we're gonna grab a couple coins. I like how he's just, even though he's right on top of us, to decide, yeah, we're gonna stop the boss music for a moment. Give me a moment to ban this. Some people trying to do scam stuff. Alright, well, would have preferred to just... Okay, he's not resisting, so just makes it easy for us. Right on to phase 2. Just magically regrows all of his limbs. Don't question it. Okay, make sure there's no ink. And dead. Nice. I don't think the water was that deep, but whatever. Not my problem. Grab this, and then move on to the next episode. Forgot which one this was. Red coins on the line. Always red coins everywhere. And more bloopers. Seem to be more bloopers for you to ride this time. Like Big Daddy Blooper Surfer is at it again. Who knows why? What does this person have to say? I'm ashamed to admit I sink like a stone, but it feels so good. Okay. Looks like those two are finally off deck swapping duty. You know, I just want to quit my job and surf bloopers all day. What? I never do any work anyway? That's uncalled for. I wonder if the turbo nozzle is available now. That would be quite nice. But it's probably not. What do you make it that far? Well, you're making progress. I just keep getting better and better. Ugh! One of these days, he's gonna end up killing someone with that. Ash fish. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Fishy, fishy fish. Just drop them in the ocean, they'll swim away. They're that fresh. Okay. Pretty cheap, but not if I consider my travel costs. Wonder if the orange one that makes the kissy lips is edible. Who do you? Yeah, I knew there was a blue coin in these. Moment. I finally feel like a harbor is going to get back to normal. Well, maybe. What do you two have to say? Wow, that big blooper was just a huge cream puff, wasn't it? Compared to me, that thing was a complete lightweight. Ignore the fact that I was trying to stay as far away as I could. Never thought the word hero would apply to you, but I do now. Thanks for being such a stand-up guy. Well, you're welcome. Okay, now let's take a look at the turbo nozzle boxes. Find out that, once again, we can't use the turbo nozzle yet. Does not look like it. Well, at some point we will. Alright, well, time for more blooper surfing. With added chance of death because there's more obstacles. Very risky sport, I tell you. I think I should step on that switch over there. It really makes you wonder how the switch even showed up in the first place. Well, we already missed one. That's possibly a bad start. Missed another one. That's... Okay, well, let's not go with the one that's so fast. That's probably a good idea. Gotta get back into the level, of course. Try not to have it happen this time. We'll go with the green one. It's a little slow, but it should be fast enough for our need. I still missed one. What am I doing? Why does it look like everything has a water effect applied on top of it? Really weird visual glitch. We're going to take a different angle for that so we don't run into the boats. And now we just need to get that one we missed early on. Where was it, actually? It's right there. Okay. More than enough time. Now we just have to get off the blooper without dying. Which in some cases is easier said than done. But hopefully it should be manageable. Thank goodness this doesn't kill me. Turn around, try again. Okay. There we go. Blooper just vanished into thin air. Next should be... Got him, Mario. You thought I was going to crash. I could definitely... I'm a little surprised I didn't crash against the edge. I was just ramming into it, but I didn't, so we're all good. Oh, Mario revisited. Wait a second. If you're here, then who's that guy? He's a completely different color. Hey, didn't you just come through? No. Pay attention. Is that the turbo nozzle? Can we finally access it? Alright, well, forget about Shadow Mario. We got business to do. Not a lot of business, mind you, but business nonetheless. So surely this should be chump change to do, right? Yes, we finally got that one. All made easy by the turbo nozzle. Now, there's another blue coin out here that we also need the turbo nozzle for, or rather, we need it to get it easily. No, I guess the rocket nozzle would have done the job as well, but whatever. Alright, now let's go back. I think we want the hover nozzle instead, because that's much easier for navigating. I don't know where there is an easy box for it, but we'll worry about that later. I have to do this, because we do not have the hover nozzle to just hover over. Right, he's up there. Don't know where he went. Talk to this guy. I've been meaning to mention this, but your jumps are amazing. You're no beginner, are you? How long have you been at it? Mario has been jumping for a very, very long time. So So, well, I guess he must have gone up here, didn't he? Yep, that he did. And we can now easily grab the Shine Sprite. And on to episode 8. I think we are going to probably get the 100 coins shine next. Probably be the most convenient thing to do. Here are the Doot Doot sisters here. I can't miss them. Market back there is jumping these days. You just kind of play songs they're written about. Sure. So I'd have to wait for them to talk, and I'm not going. Did you sisters are here? Wow, I'm gonna have to quit working early today. Okay, buddy. Just quit your job already. Surprised you still have it with how much you don't want to do it. Let's see, first of all, how many blue coins do we have left? We have 5 left. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I know where a couple of them are. The rest we're gonna have to figure out. Wait, can you do me a favor? Get up on top of the tank. There's a switch up there that I'd like you to jump on. Looks like a piece of fruit jammed in the pipe. Okay. Might be able to sell some blooper. You got any? No. Even if I bought this, I couldn't eat it all at once. I wonder if they sell in smaller portions. I just don't know which one to buy and take home. Maybe I shouldn't. I wonder if I could get really smart by eating all the fish here. I don't think so. Oh, this place just gets more and more lively every day. So the fishmonger doesn't usually sell fruit, right? Well, there's a picture of fruit on the tank over there, but I haven't seen any fruit stands around at all. So nobody's selling fruit around here? Nope. So our hero's heading home soon? How sad. Well, that's just how it is. Mario can't solve literally all your problems. Now I don't need to listen to them say how much they love the Doot Doot sisters, so we're not going to worry about that. Alright, well, so I'm going to use Yoshi to get a few of the... That spot didn't look quite like it matched the texture, but whatever. I'm going to get Yoshi so I can get some of the blue coins I know I still need. Even though we can't fully get everything. Or we're not fully doing everything we can with Yoshi yet, because that requires finishing the thing. Alright, come on, let's get up on top. We need to keep hitting these until they give us a durian. That's not a durian. That's also not a durian. Not gonna believe this, but that's also not a durian. We also need to like clear some of these out because the durian will bounce off if we have other fruit in the way. Alright, let's do this. There we go, there's our durian. Now, very carefully, we need to kick it over to the Yoshi. Okay, I didn't realize it would launch it that far. Not kick into a corner. And now with Yoshi, we can come on, get these blue butterflies. Where'd the last one go? There he is. Okay. So that's 26. Would I eat a durian? Probably not. I'm not a fan of prickly foods, so that would be a no for me. That guy gives us another blue coin. That's another blue coin. I think we already got one from this guy, so there won't be anything to be gained. I'm doing that. Wrong button. Wrong button still. Let's see. That leaves 2 more somewhere around here. Of course, they might not even be in this episode. Wouldn't that be lovely? It wouldn't. But we don't need Yoshi anymore. I don't think. Hopefully that is a correct assumption by me. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do all the work to get that durian again. To Mr. Chuckster. Today just feels different for some reason. I feel powerful enough to send you flying to another world. Good for you, buddy. Make sure you don't get someone killed. I'm just checking for no blue coin things. Oh, there's one over here. So that would leave just one other blue coin somewhere in Ricco Harbor. I don't really think there's anything we can do there. Let's go to the helipad. There's probably might be one here. I don't know if that's true at all, but I wouldn't be surprised. Leisure is a big part of my life, my boy, but so's work. It's about time for me to head home in my private helicopter. As for you, you keep up the good work. Okay, well, he is using a Mushroom Kingdom helicopter, right? Could have sworn there's something you could spray to get a blue coin. Was I wrong? Looks like I might have been wrong. Well, fudge. If this doesn't have a blue coin, then I do not know where the last one is. Well, time to take a look for it. We do have 100 coins to get. So that will work quite nicely. And taking us all over the place. I didn't get them all there. Okay, well. There we go. What are the chances it's underwater? I mean, it might be, but who knows? Spray water on here, because you never know what random interaction is going to give you a blue coin. Let's go this way. I don't think there would be one on that boat, because there was graffiti on the side. I guess I'll check under this one, but I don't have high hopes for it either. Okay, you can't even go onto that boat. Got it. Was one of these give a blue coin if you spray it? Would be a little bit annoying if so, but no. Or well, I mean, maybe it did. I just already got it in a previous episode. Grab these coins and keep an eye out, I guess. They fell down again. Take this. Take that. There must have been a blue coin in that one, but I already got it. Only one coin in that, because screw you. There's probably graffiti on one of these, so there's no real point to doing that. Oh, time to look elsewhere for more coins. Here is a good spot. And I just slip off. Typical. Just taking a look out there. Doesn't seem like there's any blue coins. That is kind of one slight issue with this game, is just how many blue coins there are. There's no hints or guides, you're just on your own. Let's get to it. I guess there wouldn't be much to gain from doing that. I really want to swap off this nozzle already, honestly. But we should probably go to the top of Ricco Tower first. Already got the blue coin. That was all the way up there. Momentum off. Okay, now let's grab these 2 coins. I guess not. Things off again. Keep slipping. Let me grab this coin. Thank you. $48 coins. Still have a bunch more to go. Making sure don't need to spray that for a blue coin. Don't really need the 1-up, but thank you nonetheless, I guess. Bunch of coins here. And now let's go the other way. No coins this way? Oh, okay. There are some, but they're towards the side paths. Good enough. These coins, and that should be all the ones in the sewers. So let's get out. Make sure there wasn't something you could spray here for blue coins. It's always so random, some of the interactions. Just have to hope you're going after the right spots. Seems like the answer is I'm not, but this be expected. Right, so you still need 29 more coins. Where are we going to find them? The lack of bloopers is a bit of a problem. I hope it's not too much of a problem, because if it turns out I can't actually get 100 coins in this, I am going to be a little bit mad. Where does he throw me? The path to maybe, bro, it's just a matter of time. I know it. Rawr. He doesn't give anything. That's the right button. And there's still some coins to get. Mostly where this crane is, though. And I'm not sure how much more coins there are to get. When I said earlier that the coins were a bit more tight, this is what I meant. Yoshi could probably eat those win guys for more coins, but if I have to rely on that, then it's already pretty dire. Alright, let's try to navigate better. Just 17 more coins. There's a bunch over there. Hopefully should be fine. If I'm not, then ouch. Alright, well that just leaves, yep, 8 more coins to get. Which I don't know the location of off the top of my head. But if I look around, I'm sure I can find some extra stragglers. Oh, of course, there's the ones you can get with the turbo nozzle. Duh. Well, let's grab the turbo nozzle then. Still don't have any clues about that last blue coin, which is a bit of a pickle. But hopefully we can find it. The turbo nozzle should just be right here. Okay, now we just need to go over here. Fortunately, this running into something at high speed with this is not as deadly as running into something at high speed with a blooper. There's definitely enough coins here. I just need to not miss them all like an idiot. So I think I could get the rest of the coin. Well, first of all, there's just barely enough coins that I can get it here. But yes, that probably would have been a better level to do for. You know what? Let's get the rocket nozzle. That will. It's not necessarily the fastest way, but it will be good enough. Yep, I see at least 5 coins, so we're good. I also pretty much see exactly 5 coins, so we were definitely cutting it a bit close. Forgot where this one spawns. But we'll probably be able to reach it wherever it is. Okay, very nice and easy spot to reach. No problem. Then we also have to deal with the nightmare of trying to find the gosh dang last blue coin. I may just get this last shine sprite first and then worry about the last blue coin. That way I just have everything else out of the way and we can just focus fully on getting that blue coin. But ouch, not really a position you want to be in, where you're missing one coin and you have no idea where it can be. Well, first we got to deal with Shadow Mario again. How kind of him to offer us another thing. It was around here, right? Alright, lost track of this position. I'm lagging a bit. Where is he? I am super blind. Oh, he's right there. Cops are doing nothing. He keeps making noises if he's actually using his paintbrush, but he's not. You're not really doing yourself any favors by being over there. Alright, just jump between these two platforms. He looked really funny with that for some reason. Oh well, not my problem. Just about to rocket jump too. Sure you were! Alright, all off to... well, back to Ricco Harbor. We'll get a bunch of the Delfino shines in a bit. I just want to do it. Imagine a mod where Shadow Mario can use those floods. Well, it wouldn't be that different. They'd somehow have to program all these very specific paths, because Shadow Mario's not very creative. He kind of just does the same things every time. Wrong button. I meant to press that. Yep, 29 here. That sucks. Okay, let's see. Well, obviously we gotta get the durian again. It was, what, the fourth fruit? So we just need to do 3 and then move those out of the way and we should be able to get the durian. I mean, it's also possible that it's just not consistent at all, and it's kind of stupid to assume it is. But we won't know until we try. Got the button to throw them off. Just spray them off, that works. Okay. Now hopefully this is the durian, and then we can move on with our life. It's not the durian. Alright, well, let's get it out of there. And hope that this is the durian. There we go. Now let's be careful with it. Don't dive into it. Alright, now this is one that I never really liked. Hey, I didn't mean to do that. I just always had trouble with it for some reason. But hopefully we can do good enough here that it won't be a problem. Now, each different color of Yoshi makes enemies turn into different kinds of platforms. And purple isn't going to cut it for these other parts. So we want to change them to pink. So let's do this correctly. Pink instead makes them fly, the platforms fly up into the air. So that's obviously much more useful here. Wait for this to come up. Get rid of that. Ditch Yoshi because he cannot join us. And grab the Shine Sprite. Now I know I said I struggled a lot with it, but I think that's also partially because I didn't know about the coconuts on the side there. Because if you got the coconuts, then you can easily change Yoshi's color and the way the platforms work, and it makes it a lot easier. But for some reason as a kid, I just could never do that one. Alright, let's see. What would be a good... I mean, I guess let's do red coins on the water. Probably good place to check. Because now we have the Turbo Nozzle. That should help. Or maybe it won't help at all. I am admittedly a little bit at a loss for what we need to do. For this last blue coin, I just have to hope that I can spot it. I have maybe an idea, but I'm not sure if I went there already or not. Come on, get up there. Okay, get up there and stay up there. Thank you. Okay, now let's go over here. Maybe there's something in the spot where the Shine's Right is on the last episode. No, it's not looking like it. Well. This could take a while. Well, I didn't realize you could just swim out here. How far can you go? Okay, there's another barrier out here. Sorry, I'm just curious. Okay, yep. There's an invisible wall. I thought that this was a physical barrier that actually stopped you from going out, but I guess not. Not that we can really go that far. All right, well, let's keep looking. Somewhere around here's got to be our last blue coin. The problem is where? If it takes too long, I will probably just look it up in the interest of time. Because, oh boy. Spending like an hour on just trying to find one blue coin would be pretty bad. Let's go to an early one. I do remember there being... I don't know what they're called. I want to say clambers, but I don't know if that's actually their name. But the yellow spider-like guys, there was a spot that had more of them. But of course, we probably don't have Yoshi at that point. So it probably doesn't matter. So this one, I think, is the one we're supposed to do. Hopefully it's somewhere around here. Well, I thought they were, but maybe that was mistaken. Oh, come on. All right, let's wait for him to move to a different spot so we can ground pound him into the ground. Come on, move over. All right, he's not giving a blue coin. Obviously, we already got one from him. Well, let's take a look elsewhere. Obviously, we already got the blue coin from that one because the only way to really get a chance to attack him is with Yoshi. Kind of just phasing through that. Just how it be sometimes. Double check up here that there's nothing. Not looking good. Yoshi's, of course, not here, so it does help. If you spray that. Make sure there's nothing at the helipad. Does not look like it. Good check. I'll just spray these again, just to be sure. All right, let's go to the second one, I think. Because one of these had extra guys. But I might just have to look it up. Which sucks, but just how it is. Sometimes you're not able to find all the really dumb spots they put stuff. No, they're not here. Well, okay, yeah, well, wait, actually, this box formation looks slightly different. But nothing. We'll just hop on this, see if there's something. Don't see nothing on these boats. Oh no. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see which one. Okay, I see where it is. Kind of dumb, but there is a lot of stuff like that where you just hope you sprayed a random spot on the wall. They really should have had some kind of hints. Give me a... You know, I... You know what? No, actually... I'm just stupid. I say they really should have had some hints, but there's a guy who said there was something funny about the wall. So really, I'm just dumb and didn't pay attention. Silly me. I can't believe I missed that. Wrong button. Alright, let's go back. Now we can go to the third area, which is Gelato Beach. Kind of sort of already went there. And didn't mean to. But how convenient that Shadow Mario placed all these portals all over the place so Mario can more easily get to where all the shine sprites were hidden. Shadow Mario really helping us out. Because imagine trying to get to all these places the normal way. When there just seems to be no transportation, they don't give you any assistance in going anywhere else. You have to do it all yourself. Hey, you, don't get the water dirty here. And don't step on the dune butts. Thanks for your cooperation. Okay. I see a blue coin over there. We're just going to go for it. Obviously, we can see Ricco Harbor over there. And gonna park all the way over there. I know some people probably got tired of all the tropical island theme levels, but I think they did a really good job making them all varied. Making a whole 3D platformer like this based off of one theme is very neat. And just barely missed the blue coin there. Come on, you can stand on that, Mario. Nice. I think I saw another one amongst the fishes. And there's another one all the way out there. So let's go swim with the fishes. Stop running away from me. There we go. Obviously, we got another one all the way out here. Really, I feel like they probably could have given a bit more smooth and fun to use swimming mechanics. But, you know, I guess you can't have everything. Alright, let's keep hunting for more blue coins. Check up on top of these palm trees. Or not. They're quite precarious to climb up. And there might not even be anything anyways. Oh, there's one. Alright, got that one. I don't think there's ones on the others. That triangle is probably going to make us go across the entire beach in order to get the other one. And of course, we don't have the turbo nozzle, so we'll just see how difficult this one is. Just got it. Now let's try to do the reverse. Much more lenient on that way. So we're good there. Now I saw there was a shine sprite in the sand. Now obviously this doesn't actually give a shine sprite. That's just an outline. Come on. Stop disappearing on me. You didn't need to shoot it so high, but whatever works, I guess. Now there's almost certainly more than one of those. And I doubt there's only two. There's probably more. So let's just keep spraying the whole beach. So we want a blue from the only red Cataquack. Looks like there's one under here. What? There's one up here. I should pay attention to the numbers. We have 11, so 19 more to go. Oh boy. Going to be at this for a while. We went splat, just how it is. What does this guy have to say? Have you ever heard of the sand portal? It's a sand castle that appears and crumbles away quickly. Guess it must not have a very good foundation. I'd ask why they have such random things like that. But at the same time, like, it is definitely a thing that exists, so I really shouldn't be questioning it. Come on, there's like gotta be at least one more shine sprite in the sand, right? Yep, here we go. Give me that blue coin. Thank you. These two have to say. Watch out for the red cataract. Seriously, they can hurt you. They only appeared on this beach recently. Do you have anything to say to that? Those large-billed cataracs tend to be very territorial, so when they spawn out such as yourself, they go wild, then run up and hurl you into the air. But they mean no harm. Unless they're red. Go here. Well, let's back up on water. Guy selfishly keeping a shine sprite all to himself. Making sure there's not a blue coin. Up here. Okay, can't really jump up there. We can't jump up here. Nothing up here. But there should be something underneath, right? Yep, here's another one. Go look in the upper parts. Or, well, maybe we should take a look at the coral reef first. Nope, not going in there. Get a better jump. Oh. Don't know. You wonder if the main lobby has 100 coin shine too? Yes, yes it does. Delfino Plaza definitely has one. And I could even point out where it spawns. It's the only one out of all the 3D Mario games to have 100 coin in the hub world. That's partially because... Oh, there's a blue coin over there that I didn't get. Most of them do not... They either don't have lobbies or they don't have 100 coin stars or shines or whatever. So, of course, by that nature... Moment. Guys, really trying... There's just not a lot of games that really have an opportunity for such a thing to exist. But I think it's pretty neat that they do have one. Go over here. That just gives us a shine sprite because there was one hidden there for who knows what reason. So obviously we're going to grab that one. This tower tries the egg of the legendary sandbird. Actually, not only holds the egg, it also keeps it warm, which is important because the egg is living, of course. You did see those gigantic mirrors, didn't you? They gather the sun's rays and reflect them at the tower. They've been doing that for over 100 years. Isn't that wild? What's even wilder is that the egg is almost ready to hatch. That's right, the legendary sandbird is almost here. Just thinking about witnessing such an event is a thrill. Foreshadowing. Let's go up here. Here's we still have more blue coins to get, so we're not quite grabbing this shine yet. And that blue bird needs to come back. A little bit of an awkward spot, but we can make do. I don't think we can get that one up there without the rocket nozzle, so we won't worry about it. I thought there would have been one right here, but I guess not. There's one right over there, which is probably what I got it mixed up with. Probably at least one more around here that we can get. I need to be careful with my water. There's one on that one. Okay, well. I almost certainly don't have enough water to get all of it, so we'll just have to make it count. Fortunately, we grabbed onto that. Okay, there's no blue coin associated with that. I thought there might have been, but I guess not. But we still need to go back up to grab that other blue coin. How much are we at? I said I was going to keep count. Only 17. Oof. I know there's quite a few in one of the later episodes. But we still have a long way to go. It really does kind of slow things down a lot, having to find every single blue coin. So there's this one. Grab that. Not high enough to grab there. That's fine. Okay. I don't think any of these are going to give us the height we need to get all the way up there, so might as well forget about it and just head to the end. But be careful we don't slide all the way down. Once we get that blue coin, I think we will be good to grab the secret shine. And then we can actually do the first episode. Probably grab that blue coin by jumping off of this, but I'm just gonna wait till I get the rocket nozzle. I know it's a little risky to bounce punch like this, but it'll be fine. Is that another bluebird? It looks like another bluebird. Well, that makes it easy to grab another blue coin. Why did they have two bluebirds here? Oh well, makes it simple. Or rather, a little bit simpler. Because of course, this is really anything but simple. Well, that's the secret shine, and so on to the other things. Oh, time to find this mysterious sand portal. Oh, we didn't talk to these people, so I guess we will. Why not? Look at me. Isle Delfino is often referred to as a slice of paradise on Earth. And Gelato Beach? Why, it's the most sun-kissed shore. All the local Piantas and Nokis just love to have festivals here. What's that, a festival? Alright, let's get down. Okay. Legendary giant sandbird will soon hatch from its egg. That's what the professor said in the Shine Tower said. Hey, mister, a coin fell on the floorboards of this hut. If you're under there and can't see well, try pressing the R stick. Okay, well, I don't need to. Now, this here is what we call a dune bud. Dune buds are odd plants that appear only on this beach. If you water them, strange things will happen. Wouldn't you like this? Oh. Leave me alone. Just not bothered at all. Oh yeah, you can. Can't you spray these? I thought maybe you could spray these to get a blue coin, but I guess not. There's so many strange ways to get blue coins, I just tend to forget which ones are actually real and which ones aren't. As to why this actually transports us somewhere, who knows? There's no real indication. It's just, I mean, if anything, it looks like you're just going to get buried in sand as it collapses around you. But what do I know? Misclicked. Or mispressed. It is what it is. We got plenty of lives. That's in my eyes. You could maybe say that. Okay, I don't know what that was, but doesn't matter. Nice and easy, pretty simple. Now let's do that again, but with red coins. And that will pretty much be all. Both secret shrines already got it. Didn't really need to see that full cutscene again, but it's fine. You out of the way and go in. Red coin switches a little farther for some unknown reason. Okay. Try not to mess this up. Almost messed it up. And now we gotta go to the corners in the center. Okay, no, we don't. Just the front corners then. A really weird animation he was doing there when he was side flipping up, but or it was a back flip. But oh well, doesn't really matter. And let's not slip to our deaths while we try to get this. Nice. We still need quite a few more shine sprites to match the amount that we got in last stream. It's fine. Mirror Madness Tilt Flam Bam. Now we have something on the Shine Tower. Alert, alert, just look at the top of the tower. Some weird thing is screwed up on the tower to take a nap. This can endanger the legendary Sandbird egg. Oh, unfortunate. So worried about the egg. We need to get those mirrors back in position now. You don't do something quick, the Sandbird won't hatch. Those things up in the mirrors. I wonder if you could shake them off by rocking the mirrors. How do you know that if you use the Doom Buds wisely, you can reach heights you never would normally? You know, like the top spots and places like that. Well, you can reach a lot of places normally. Let me just get him to follow me over here, just in case. Better put a blue coin there, but I guess not. See how it is. Well, smearing those mirror walkers. Think Val'll do it? Maybe. Guys don't talk. He never tries to do anything himself. Okay, here's what we need to say today. We need to get that big green caterpillar thing up there. To do that, we need to move the mirrors back. So we need to get rid of the plungellos that are up there. And eat the mirrors make a caterpillar. Ooh, what a plan. Yep, already thinking about doing that. Look closely, you see two kinds of palm trees. You can climb to the tops of the ones without spiky leaves. Yep. Not really relevant to the situation going on, but it is what it is. Let's see what the professor has to say. I've been observing the egg for years, but this is the first. I hope the sacred egg can escape this danger unscathed. Convenient sand staircase. Wonder how they're supposed to get up there normally. Okay, mess that up. Let's go back up. We'll start with the most difficult set of plungellos first. Alright, let's maybe calm down a little bit. Get some coins, heal up. I don't know why I took so much damage. I mean, besides obviously for being stupid, but... That mirror goes into position. So we've already dealt with half the plungellos. Okay, you didn't need to kick me off the mirror. So we want to go this way. Easy peasy. Two at once. And the Wiggler just falls apart. And it gives us a shine sprite for some reason. I'll take it. Okay, there was a blue coin there. Just to be sure, I'm going to go back on that episode. And we'll exit course, and then we can come back. All that fun stuff. Yeah, I got it. We're not dealing with this issue anymore. Full story, don't care. All right, now that we have that, we can go back out. And we can go do the next one. Wiggler ahoy, full steam ahead. Lovely. Someone's mad about it. Wait, getting them up? see what they all have to say. Let's step on the dune buds. Well, I don't think he cares. Beach access is pretty much shot thanks to that big bug. On the other hand, I sure have got a lot of customers. Looking on the bright side of things, it's gonna hatch any day. What's going to hatch us? Why, the legendary sandbird, of course. I had no idea. You just never mentioned that before. I'm disappointed that that thing is here today. Seriously, I don't get down here to Gelato Beach all that often, you know? That caterpillar sure woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Of course he'd say that. Now those two are just braving it out. They do not care at all. Now, calm down there, Mr. Caterpillar. We can talk this over nice and slow. Whoa. Okay, no, I talk to you. Don't need. Eek will be crushed. Not really, no. But you will get launched up into the air. Gonna be more angry. Let's see what these two have to say. I think you got rid of that bug by stomping on its belly. Not that I have any idea how to flip the brood over. You just saw me do it, buddy. The proprietress and her son are okay. Yep, they are doing quite peachy. Got a guy back here. Haven't we met somewhere before? So familiar. Anyway, go get that pillar. What for? And he's just visiting from the harbor, I guess. Alright, well, let's actually do some more. Oh, he's not going to be happy about that. Oh, we were a little slow. Oh, he was making multiple trips around, so I thought maybe, but... Alright, well, he didn't do multiple loops this time. Okay, missed again. This melts in the sand for some reason. Oh, doesn't really matter too much for me. Grab our shine sprite and get out of there. Alright, let's go back in. So is this now the one where the sandbird hatches? The sandbird is born, and we don't get to see it. It just effed off. Broke their tower, just didn't care at all. How polite of it. Hey, guess what? The sandbird, it finally hatched. Don't bother looking for it, though. It flew off right away. Must have really hated this place. See what you have to say. The character is finally going, woo, now I can get back to my dude buds in peace. Excuse me. Still a foot. Okay. See what the other residents have to say about this matter. Excuse me. Jeez. A little dusty in the library today. I wonder if you can see from here. There's a coral reef out there that's quite pretty. Yes, you can definitely see from here. This guy is a Noki, but he can't swim very well at all. Ha! Sounds quite dangerous. I want to try that throwing thing sometime, too. Okay. Everyone just loves to be a chuckster and throwing people to their possible demise. What is their problem? And sometimes it comes in handy, but like, that's because Mario is really athletic. Door is closed today for family playtime. When my son slides down, I'm going to throw him back up. But he doesn't seem to be coming down. Okay! Everyone wants to be a chuckster. He's talking about jumping to that hole down there. It isn't just unsafe, it's impossible. Huh? You can do it? Yeah. I want to slide down and dive onto that platform down there. I think I might be able to bounce from there right into that hole. But why? You know, I was a pretty wild child back in my day. Even so, I find myself yelling at the kids to quiet down. I speak with kid. No. Okay. Well, I still want to talk to the professor to see what he has to say about this whole matter. It hatched. The legendary sandbird is born. It broke the tower and flew away. That was unexpected. Wonder if it will ever come back or if it's just gone. Because I could see it being a jerk and just not. Well, time to jump into the tower. Somehow landing in the egg takes us to where the sandbird is. No idea why. I already slipped and fell. Oh well. Just how it is. Who knows where this tower is located at, but whatever. Now there's blue coins on these platforms, or on these clouds. So we got to make sure we grab all those. Grab that one. Grab that one. We're going to want to hurry and get back on. So it is turning. Are there any more clouds with blue coins? I expect there probably will be. Yep, there is one. I see. Well, no, I think. Yeah, we should have gotten all the blue coins here. I hope so. If we haven't, oh, that sucks. So there's no secret here because we obviously got there's red coins here already. And what are they gonna do? Add more red coins? Of course, we already got both secret shines, so it's a moot point anyways. All right, Il Piantissimo's Sand Sprint, the weirdo who wants to really be a, who knows why. Once we work outside the jump in the okay. I don't want to talk to it. Notice how all the blue cataquacks are gone, and we only have red cataquacks now. No, still no point from that. You should have expected as much. Now there should be a blue cataquack still somewhere, and that one we can jump on for a blue coin. I think. I just need to remember where he was. I do not remember where he was. Maybe he only shows up later. Oh, no, he's sleeping right here. As to how he made it up there, I have no idea, but honestly, I probably should stop questioning things. Let's see what some of the other NPCs have to say about this guy. Are they all up there? It looks like they just might be. Well, we can preemptively go up there and scout the path. I probably want to grab that rocket nozzle too. Do some things with that. The goal is that away. Okay. Il Piantissimo is so very uncool. Well, they don't like him. Huh? You saying that any path's okay as long as you find the goal? Yeah. Being healthy is what matters most. Okay. This guy finishes every race dead last. Competition seemed like a waste of energy, if you ask me. I could have made some money if I had opened a stand here. Il Piantissimo is turning up all over lately. This kind of fest, wasn't it? Yeah. Sunday Sandbird is gone. If only could have stayed with us for a little while. Yeah, I guess it just didn't like you very much. Despite everything you've been doing for 100 years, it just said, peace, I'm out, and just left. Alright, let's get that rocket nozzle. Actually, this spot has changed, hasn't it? No, it's still the same. I thought maybe the pit moved. And maybe that's just crazy. I know there's a different thing that can show up there. And you need Yoshi for something with it. But that's all the details I remember. Now, rocket nozzle's not going to be very useful in the race, so we're not going to use it for the race. Might as well grab the turbo nozzle as well. I don't think that's really going to do much for us in the race either, even though it makes us go fast, just because it's not very optimal for the race. How much do we have? 27 already. Not use turbo nozzle and head straight into a wall. I'm just going to do a quick check on the outside. Though I can't really... I know where at least 2 of the blue coins left are. So that's probably not something I want to worry about right now. Yeah, that one moved position slightly, I think. Or I'm just going crazy, honestly. Who knows at this point? I'm Il Piantissimo, and now we shall race to that flag. Budget Koopa the Quick, really. It's race to the finish flag, and only one can triumph. By the way, the current record is 35 seconds. Are you at the ready? Then get set and go. I didn't need to take that long route around. I'm so throwing right now. It really should not have been as close as it was, but... Phew, you're pretty good. You had some speed. You've grown ever so slightly in my team. Slightly! We'll meet again. Goodbye. Okay. Guys got quite an ego. But not my problem. Time to move on. Red coins in the coral reef. Hey, I heard you like red coins. Mister, you know where the coral reef is, right? There's something sparkling there, I'm sure of it. That look in your eyes, I've seen it before. Go get it. Okay, maybe I will. You know, can I go play in the coral reef? No, it's pretty to look at, but that place is dangerous. There are fish that will try to drown you. Don't tell me you're bored. Just give them out water now and again. And there's the thing that needs Yoshi. Yoshi's right over there, so that should be easy peasy. Hey Mom, is the coral reef having a festival? I don't think we have any festivals like that. You're probably right about that. I heard that someone found red coins in the coral reef. Are there fish out there that will drag you to the sea floor? Yep, it is indeed pretty dangerous. Want to speak to me. Tell you what a bad swimmer this guy was, right? Coral reef is nice view from here. And it's safe, too! Yeah, you could say that. Coral reef? Yeah, it's that rocky spot out in the water. Yeah, to the left of the shop. That's it. Yep. So let's speak to the professor. I don't know why I'm playing this sign. I want to just see everyone's dialogue, but it is kind of fun to see. Maybe I'll just buy a small bird. There not be a blue one. Otherwise, its time on this planet is limited. Got the banana for Yoshi. Avoid the cataquacks. Do a bunch of triple jumps, because why not? I don't know, do they eat? Or does Yoshi eat cataquacks? Let's find out. He sure does. Or turns them into platforms. Don't ask why there's those blues. And now we can get the blue coin here, which leaves 2 left. Obviously, we can kill these bees. Nab ourselves another blue coin. That does still leave one unaccounted for. Just making sure there's no shine sprite stuff up here. There's like a literal shine sprite down there. But not looking like it. Alright, well, we don't have much more use for Yoshi, so goodbye, Yoshi. Not gonna dump you into the water this time. You'll just disintegrate on your own, I guess. I hope I can find that last blue coin. If I can't, then we are in trouble. But that's something to worry about just a little bit later. Red coin time. These fish got one. Okay, just phase through solid rock. Coins just... who knows? They're so weird. There's another one. Oh, that leaves 4 more that we still need to find. There's one of them. There's another one. And where's the last 2? Not as immediately apparent. Slight problem. Or I'm just blind. Oh, there's one. Yeah, I'm just a little blind, I guess. Going over here. No. Unfortunate. Shouldn't be that difficult to find the last one. Oh, there it is. Oh, we found them all eventually. As to why that spawns a shine sprite, nobody knows. Alright, next up should be Shadow Mario at the beach. Who knows why he's there? He just kind of is. It's Shadow Mario after him. What a creative episode title. Hey, you, stop threatening me. What? That wasn't you? Yeah. It. Completely different colors, dude. I think we've talked enough. We don't really need to talk to everyone here. I would like to make a bit more progress on the stuff before the end of the stream. If I can finish off Gelato Beach before the stream ends, that would be a delightful. Stop moving. Stop. Stop. Aim slightly better. A lot simpler. Okay, that was just jumping for the sake of jumping. Thank you for waiting for me. Okay, but you didn't need to run into me. Huh? Is there some reason that just grew out of the ground? I don't know. Now I've lost Shadow Mario. I can still hear him. I just don't know exactly where he is. Where did he go? Well, this is embarrassing. Okay, there he is. Just doing parkour in the background. Okay, there we go. Dang it, this ain't over. Good for you, buddy. Do I want to go for 100 coins? Yeah, we could probably fit it in. I'd like to think this last episode would be good for 100 coins, but I don't actually know. The Watermelon Festival. Honestly, not going to really speak with everyone. The cataquacks are everywhere. Okay, coin down here is gone. Unfortunate. Obviously, we can get coins from all the cataquacks, so we will. It's not all the coins in the air, though. So that does hurt a little bit. No random blue coin? Okay. You. Yoshi's also not in this one. We don't have the bees. This may have been a bad one to go for. Now, I know this isn't a winning watermelon, but we might be able to get a blue coin for putting in one that's not good enough. Get out of the way. Please don't fall off like that. It's a slope. Please don't fall off. Gave us a bunch of coins, though. Couldn't even get all the coins. That kind of sucks. Got another coin from there. There's all the coins down under here. So I think maybe with the bad watermelons, we might be able to do good enough. Get 100 coins, or maybe not. You need to move a little faster, though. Wow, these guys are everywhere. Recently arrived, and then they took over the whole beach, driving the blue cataquacks extinct. Unfortunate. Grab this. I don't know how much this will actually help, but it couldn't hurt. Coins around the outside of the tower are also missing. Yeah, this might have been a bad idea. Let's swap back to the hover nozzle. You'll have 46 more coins, and I'm not sure if there's enough coins to actually do it, unless we get a bunch of bad watermelons. But that's going to take a lot of time. Hopefully all the coins are still up here. I really don't want to have to use those birds. Also, it looks like a lot of the coins are missing from here. They took those away. The coin switch is gone. Yeah, no, this isn't happening. That's just unfortunate. I would have thought they would have at least kept a lot of coins in, but I guess not. Well, this makes things perilous. Screw you, dude. Well, let's go back up. Should hopefully have enough time to deliver the big watermelon and get the shine sprite. We'll have to come back for 100 coins and for the last blue coin. But other than that, we should be good. Hurry up and get this away. Bait the cataquacks over here. Come over here. Thank you. Alright, now let's try to get this across. No! Oh. You know what? I think this is a good spot to stop. We did get 20 shine sprites. That's still pretty good. But yeah, I don't want to waste too much time going over by doing that. So yeah. We'll just pick this up on Saturday as usual. So thank you guys for watching. We will see you all next time.